Tyler, welcome to the vlog. I am on my way to school right now. It's 8:30 and I'm late as always. I've been late pretty much every day. It's good, but because I only go to school every other day, it's kind of an exception, you know? It's okay. But look how pretty these mountains look. It literally looks like a painting. So yeah, I know that London has a cardiologist appointment today, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's supposed to be really exciting, and I'm really curious to see what's happening with their heart. Shouldn't have coronavirus.
So I have a readathon today, and my teacher said I could bring blankets and pillows and like some treats, but the treats are in my backpack.
What kind of treats did you bring?
Like Cheetos and Twizzlers or whatever. She brought some gummies too.
Yummy.
Oh yeah, the gummies. I'm excited because I'm reading Bridge to Terabithia and I'm right at the end. So
that's gonna be awesome. London, are you going to the readathon today?
I am not. Actually, I don't know what time the readathon is, my readathon, because I have one, but I'm going to a doctor's appointment.
That's right. We're taking London to a doctor's appointment this morning. And how about you, Lexi?
So tired.
Are you so tired? Do you have a readathon today?
I'm not.
Really? I didn't see any emails about it, so I guess we'll find out. Have a good day, you guys. We're just getting to school. Bye, Lexi. Love you. Bye, Brighton. Love you. Welcome to the vlog, Chicken Nuggets. Today is a day I've been looking forward to for a while because as you've seen in the Shumway show, if you watch the video about London, does she have the coronavirus, that's the title. That's a vlog where we took London into the doctor just to check on her heart because she was having some irregular heartbeats that made us feel kind of concerned because none of our kids have ever had anything like that before and I don't know anything about it really. So right now we're taking her to a specialist who works at the Primary Children's Hospital and we're just kind of start from scratch. Maybe it's nothing. I kind of think it's probably nothing, but it's better safe than sorry. We figured might as well check. So what do you think, London?
I think I'll be okay too.
You think so? Have you been kind of scared about it?
Not really.
Have you had symptoms lately?
Well, it did be pretty weird this morning when we were saying the family prayer. I was in my room, I was kneeling down, and then it just kind of needed weird for a second, and then it stopped.
Oh wow. So you kind of have been having symptoms lately. I'm sorry. What do you think, Kyle?
I think I'm a little bit nervous for this pre-check. They said there's going to be a line getting into the hospital. And the sad thing is London has some sick symptoms not associated with her heart. But she has a cough and a runny nose. And so I'm just nervous because they're going to have to spend a bunch of time testing her for coronavirus. So it's going to take forever to get into the hospital. So I'm a little bit frustrated about that. But hey, we got to get her checked. London, understandably, I feel like she's just wondering what's going on. She wants to know how long this appointment's gonna take, and so I'm gonna walk her through what's gonna happen, okay? So right now, as we go through the hospital doors, they called and said show up a half hour early just to get into the hospital. So I think they're going to ask us if we have symptoms, and if we have symptoms, like London does, they're probably going to like send us to a different room to do some testing. And then as soon as they tell you that you just have a cold, not coronavirus, then we're gonna go to the doctor's office, Dr. Hoffman, and he's gonna check your heart, he's gonna look at your heart test that you already did, and I think he's gonna say, guess what, this is totally fine, it's just normal. So all that stuff, I think it's gonna take about an hour and a half.
Okay, then
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I just emailed London's teacher because you saw in one of our previous vlogs.
I think it's this door.
The girls have missed too much school lately.
We as parents got called into the principal's office.
We did, but we reassured them that everything is fine and that we've just had some random circumstances and, you know, anxieties and things like that happening with the girls. But I emailed London's teacher and told her that she'll be going back to school at lunchtime, hopefully, so she can make it in time for her readathon.
Yay!
It's so cold.
That'll be fun.
Are you pretty cold?
Yeah, I'm really cold.
To any of London's friends that might have left their jacket at her house, I'm sorry, we just decided to use it. Hi. Good, how's it going?
I'll do this while she's getting okay.
We're vlogging our day, I hope that's okay.
Is this a coronavirus, like, check? Yes.
Checkpoint.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna have you hand sanitized too. Make
Yes.
sure to rub it. Any cough or fever today?
London does have a cough and maybe a slight fever.
Okay, are we headed to the Instacare today?
No, she has an appointment on level 7 with Dr. Hoffman.
Okay, and how high is your temperature?
We actually
don't
didn't
know.
check it. She says she feels like she has one.
Feels warm. Okay, because I work on floor 7. We're gonna have you mask up. When you get to the front desk, tell them that you're having a fever but you don't know your temperature.
Okay.
And they'll get you back in we'll make sure you're not running the temperature.
Okay.
They may ask you to reschedule if you have a fever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can they check her fever up there?
They'll
Okay,
hook them
cool.
up.
Okay, put that on.
Check a temperature.
Put it over your nose. Take your glasses
Yeah.
off first. Well, and then we'll put that on.
That's kind of big. We don't have
Yeah,
any
do you have a little one?
Take that one from you.
Yeah, let's tie a knot in it or something. Okay, we're going up to floor 7. Pediatric specialists.
Okay, she's getting measured and weighed. No fever? Yay, London, no fever! Woohoo! You seem way excited about that.
Okay, so how tall? 57 pounds.
57 pounds and 4'1".
4'1".
4 feet 1 inch.
Good job, London.
Keep growing.
Grow on, girl. So, London, right now I'm just a little bit curious. Like, what questions do you have? Like, what are you wondering?
Like, what is it? Like, I know what it's called and stuff, and I know you told me it's like a heart condition thing, but like, what is it?
Like, what's happening, huh?
Yeah.
And also, one question I have is it affecting you at all, or just does it not even matter, you know?
And I'm wondering does it mean anything else? Like, are there any other heart conditions to be watching for? Like, is this just a precursor? Is that the word? Like,
Yeah.
is this just something that will help us discover something else? I don't know.
Yeah, so hopefully the doctor will get this heart and explain it to us. London, do you think this is about the size of your heart?
No, it's too big.
Michelle, you?
You know, I think they say your heart is like, isn't it the size?
It's your fist.
Is it your fist?
Yeah, it's your fist.
So, yeah, this is definitely a lot bigger.
So that's about the size of my heart.
Version of it.
Just kidding.
Like, just to think how complex this is and that it keeps us alive.
But I guess this right here is the heart, and then this is like the supporting.
Wait.
Anyway.
Okay, this is the muscle. The heart is a muscle, right? So this is the muscle that beats. You can make it stronger by exercising. And this is the blood flow that your heart will pump your blood and it will go.
And mine's blocked.
That's what it's called,
So-
but we don't know what it actually means.
So we didn't actually tell London the results of her last checkup at the hospital.
The ECG, which is kind of a heart
The
test.
ECG, and what happened, London, was I actually took a picture of, you know how it checks her heart, and it had a piece of paper that came out that like showed her heart rhythm, and then the doctor there was like, we're gonna fax this over to your doctor. Anyway, I took a picture of it because I was just curious, and at the top of it when I zoomed in it said right bundle branch block, and I was like, oh, that's what her family doctor showed that she had. So it was just interesting.
So
It
the
showed same
machine
thing.
kind of gave her a pre-diagnosis.
Yeah, the machine analyzed maybe what she had had. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's kind of normal. I did consult a friend of ours who's a heart doctor for adults, and he said it might be common in kids.
Yeah.
It's like you'll have to go to a specialist for kids and see. So that's what we're checking. It might be fine,
One
but
thing's for sure, even if London has a normal heart, she is an abnormal person. High five.
you want to be unique. You want to
Wanna
be
be
different,
special,
right?
yeah.
I mean, everyone is special. Everyone has differences, and that's what makes us all so great.
Yep.
There's no one that's just like you.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? There's no one just like you. You're very special for so many different reasons.
What was the breathing like?
It was hard to breathe through my mouth and my nose, but like if I breathed deep, it wasn't hard, but if I didn't, then it was hard to breathe.
So shallow breaths were a little harder. Okay.
Okay, so after listening to Lyndon's heartbeat, the doctor explained some things to Kyle and I, which were so helpful. Kyle, why don't you explain what he was saying?
Oh, he said the heart is kind of, can be broken down into the electrical side of things and the plumbing side of things. So the plumbing side would be like the actual like arteries and veins or whatever. And then the electrical side is more like what controls when the heart beats and everything. So this is a problem that shows up that's more like the electrical side of things, like the pulse of the heartbeat and everything. But he said sometimes rarely it can be a manifestation of problems that are on the plumbing side. So like maybe a slight tiny hole in the heart or one of the aortas or something like that. But anyway, he said this is more electrical, not plumbing. Does that help?
That totally helps. So it's interesting because this is something sounds like just a routine doctor visit listening to the heart wouldn't have picked up. So it's really, really good that our doctor had this portable ECG station so they were able to pick up that maybe there is something there to watch for. We caught the electrical problem in her heart. So what they're doing right now is they're prepping an echocardiogram where it's basically like an x-ray of her heart, and they're just going to be able to see everything inside her heart and how it's functioning, and then we can go from there. So hopefully that looks normal.
It's more like an ultrasound.
An ultrasound.
Than an x-ray.
Right.
So they can like go look around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, good point. So yeah, that'll be super nice to see and to have, and if that's looking normal, then we might not have to come back for maybe a year. They'll do another checkup and see if her heart is still beating irregularly, like if it still has this right bundle branch block. I feel like I can't say it. It's kind of a tongue twister.
RBBB. So one question I asked was her irregular heartbeat. He kind of drew it out like this. Most heartbeats kind of happen like this, but hers is happening kind of like this.
Right.
Anyway,
you can see that this heartbeat, he just was saying like, did he say it was like right side, left side or something? And hers is, it's kind of a wider, her heartbeat is just a wider, spread out look. So that's from the electrical part, which is he explained is like right here. So this is like where the pacemaker of your heart is, and that electrical signal gets sent to right here where it tells your heart this muscle to beat first and then this muscle. But if there's a blockage, it beats a little bit differently.
Yeah, so it still beats later, but the pulse has to travel from this side all the way over to this side.
Yeah.
And so that's why it takes this extra like little beat right here.
And that explains why that rhythm is, longer.
So I asked him, is this happening to London all the time or just intermittent? He said it's probably happening all the time for her. So.
And I also asked, well, how often do you see this? Because I just don't know anything about this. And he said, I probably only see a couple kids a year that have something like this. So sounds like it really is not common, which I found because I was Googling it, of course, before we came. The short acronym for it is just RBBB. And I was Googling RBBB kids, and there isn't very much information online that I could find besides like scientific journals and things like that. So yeah, I guess I'm just curious to see why it just showed up all of a sudden. She hasn't had any problems before like 2 weeks ago. So kind of interesting, kind of unique. Life's always an adventure, right? You never know where it's gonna take you, but the good thing is we know that it's all in God's hands. He knows what's ahead, he knows what's best for us, and we just know that everything's okay as long as we know that God is taking care of us, and he always does. So there's really no reason to ever be too worried about things like this. Everything is gonna be for our good. So anyway, there's my little 2 cents on how we're doing emotionally and spiritually about all this. It's okay. It's all right, no matter what happens. London's just over here playing a game.
She said she's really bored.
This is gonna be so nice, Lennon. You just get to watch this movie up here. You're gonna do great. Looks cozy under that blanket. Is it super warm?
Okay, London, how does it feel?
Tummy is not feeling very comfortable now.
Is your tummy uncomfortable, London?
I have to kind of see apply a little bit of pressure on this to see the heart.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Because it's from stomach, it's a distance away.
Oh yeah. So you're saying it's gonna be more uncomfortable for her, probably? London, you're doing so good.
You're such a brave girl.
Just tell her if your stomach hurts, okay?
If it's too much. I'm trying not to push hard, but I have to get good pictures.
So you try to take a look at it from different angles, right?
Yes.
Great. Good job, London.
Okay, you guys, we left the hospital and I didn't film the doctor's follow-up, but I just want to let you guys know what he said. So Dr. Hoffman looked at the results of the echocardiogram and he said that everything looks great. Everything looked totally normal, which is such a relief, you guys. Like, I was thinking like how much our lives could change if all of a sudden he said, oh, she has a hole in her heart and we have to do surgery like tomorrow. How scary that would be. Hard things are hard things, and I feel really grateful that she's okay. London, how do you feel? You feel pretty good about it? Good job. That was a long appointment. It took...
She said it hurt sometimes, right, Lennon? Talk about that.
So she got this like camera thing, and she would like put it on my stomach, and she would like.
She had to push on it really hard. Huh?
Yeah, but when she finally got to my neck, I think she was supposed to do it like back here or right here, but she was doing it on my bone right here, and it hurt so bad.
I'm sorry.
Because she would push harder and harder and harder every second because it wasn't capturing my heart, it was just capturing my bone. So she didn't know that. So she pushed harder to get like more, and it just hurt so bad.
I'm sorry, London. Well,
You're so brave though, London. Good job for being so brave and being so tough.
yep. And so now the only follow-up we have is maybe in about a year, we're gonna just go back in and make sure everything is still okay. We're assuming it will be. And once again, we're just so grateful. So now we're headed to Costco really quick.
Oh
Well,
my gosh, I might.
it's not gonna be really quick. It's gonna be nuts. Look at the line of cars already. We're going because we just barely got word that the governor of Utah is going to close the schools for 2 weeks. So we need to make sure that just in case the store is closed too, I can see why everyone else is here because I feel the same way. I'm like, well, if we couldn't go grocery shopping for 2 weeks, let's make sure we have all the food we need.
That lady got water. Look.
Oh, so someone got water.
They're doing just one case of water limit.
Yeah, we have plenty of water and I'm not worried about water.
Here's what I'm worried about. Okay, so we have like lots of long-term food stores. Like we have like hard wheat, and we have like buckets and buckets of oatmeal and stuff. They're not like, oh, you can't just like run to McDonald's. Maybe we won't be able to run to McDonald's and get like breakfast sandwich or something. So
It'll be good just to go and get, we're thinking protein powders and stuff like that that store really well, and you can just mix with almond milk, which also has a long shelf life. It sounds super healthy. Kodiak pancakes, because pancakes would be so easy, just mix with water and voila, you know? Anyway,
meal.
and it's healthy. Kodiak pancakes are like whole wheat. So anyway, here we go, into Costco.
Get all the food.
Kyle, do you think we got everything we need?
No, but we made some progress.
I think so too. I think we got a lot of good food. What do you think, London? Good? That's good. Okay, we're taking London back to school. There's only like an hour and a half left of school, but I did tell her teacher in an email this morning that we're bringing her back, so sorry, London.
This is the Alpine School District. An important message has been sent via email.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We just checked Taylor out. She was saying all everyone was talking about was the coronavirus day of school. And I'm like, that's everyone here's been talking about too. And apparently the school is getting really close to having online school. So we don't know if it's really gonna happen, but what do you think, Tay? Think that might happen?
That'd be awesome because I talked to all my teachers about it and they all just like, yeah, if we did online school, I think we probably wouldn't really be like working, so we can say we're working, but we wouldn't really like have any assignments. It would be a very chill term. No.
Yeah, it'd be harder to submit assignments for a school that's not set up for all that.
Yeah.
I personally am rooting for 2 weeks of homeschool or whatever, you know, just no school would be so great. I'm sure all the kids agree. Everyone's getting spring fever. It's sunny outside.
So I was just telling my mom this thing about the coronavirus, and my mom wanted me to explain it a little more in depth. So with the coronavirus, it's pretty obvious. Everyone's gonna get it, pretty much everyone, and there's not really much you can do about it. Like, not very many people are dying, so everyone is kind of saying, why is everyone freaking out so much about this coronavirus? Because it's not that big of a deal. And my math teacher, she's awesome. She explained something to me. She said, this happened in China. Everybody got it all at once and it went, and then all of a sudden everyone healed, and it was like, there was a giant spike, right, in the coronavirus. And what the US is trying to do is, I mean, they don't have a cure or anything, so it's not like they can fix it, but they're trying to make
Stagger the growth.
They're trying to stagger the growth of the virus. So like, they have the same amount of people that get it, but over a course of 6 or 9 months rather than 1 month. That way they can treat everybody and they have enough medical supplies, because if there was a big spike, they'd say, oh crap, we literally don't have enough medical supplies to treat everyone, and more deaths happen. So they're just trying to get it so they will be able to cure everyone or give everyone vaccines or whatever. So that's just what we were kind of talking about in math.
It's time to go to the gym. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, you guys, so a little update. I went in to go start working out at the gym with Kyle, and then I got a call from Lexi saying, can you please check me out? I have the worst headache. It's like a migraine. It hurts so bad. So I went and checked Lexi out, So now we have 2 of our kids that got checked out a little bit early. I don't blame Lexi because her headaches really are still so bad. Huh, Lexi?
All we're doing is math, and it's the same thing as what yesterday.
So what are your symptoms with your headache? Just like super bad? Where's the pain?
It's like right here and right here.
Oh man. That sounds like tension. Still working to figure that out. If we have comments on this video, will you comment below and just let us know what you think we should do about Lexi's headaches? Because we just figured out London's heart, which is great. I'm so happy she's okay. And then all of a sudden now it's time to focus on Lexi's headaches because she's been getting them like almost every single day now. So I feel like it goes through waves. She goes through waves of like how often, and it's gotten really bad. So I don't know if we just wait it out or do I go have some MRIs done? I actually have no idea. But I think it's time to take the next step because I feel really bad that she's been suffering like this. So anyway, you're awesome, Lexi. We love you.
We're all home from school and we are going to eat.
Awesome. Lexi, where do you want to eat food?
I'm eating at Core Life. Some people are eating at Chick-fil-A because I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast. So
That's right. Lexi went to the temple. You tell him.
I went to the temple at 5.
Lexi woke up at 5 a.m. And how was it? Awesome. Okay, and all of a sudden we're missing Taylor and Brighton, but Kyle knows. Where do they go?
They went to Chick-fil-A. We're going to Core Life Eatery. It's like fresh, clean ingredients.
And look what the cat dragged in. What did you guys get? Chick-fil-A.
We found our favorite new restaurant. It's healthy, it's clean. This is amazing. Take a look. London got a kid's power plate. Lexi got cheesy broccoli soup. Taylor got Chick-fil-A salad. Brian got Chick-fil-A, what'd you get?
Chick-fil-A nuggets, fries, and bucket.
Michelle got a
Chicken Cobb salad.
chicken cob.
Yeah.
I got Mediterranean salad, and this place is amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's
This
so
is
good.
like Clean Simple Eats. I love their Instagram.
Okay, you guys, it's evening now, and we've been filming a video for the Shumway show, which is super exciting, and we're taking a little break to go to Froyo. And you might notice a change in some of the girls. So check out the video if you want to see the change. London, what do you think?
I think I like my hair.
It looks amazing, and I love the outfit you changed into. London, why are you covering your mouth?
Because she put lipstick on food.
She put lipstick on and she's afraid it's not straight, but London, I think it looks awesome. I think you're really good at that. Where did you even get that color?
I did tell the girls don't go above the top of the brim. And
Sorry, well, I
Lexi,
got the small one.
what have you got?
I got strawberry cheesecake and then strawberries and mangoes on the top.
Yums. London, what are you gonna get? Why are you wearing that dress? I got a bunch of random stuff. They have these mochi things that I got. I got chocolate rocks, blueberries, mangoes.
Okay, you guys, can you guess who that belongs to?
How heavy? 22.8 ounces.
Oh, here's London's.
Taylor's applying the sprinkles, and then let's weigh in London's. London's weighs in at 18.4 ounces.
Is that more or less?
Is that a lot for an 8-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay guys, we're doing some big things. We're here at home and we're finishing up the Shumway Show video where Lexi is going to be using this purple shampoo She's gonna look so different. I cannot wait to see, so make sure to check out that video. And Taylor's also gonna have new hair, so that's gonna be fun. Chicken nuggets, I just wanna tell you guys that I love you. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.